and that's what she was doing. Yeah, well, it was good.
Back here on Southern Miss today, we thank MPB as always for their day. So 1 minute, it's go time.
You're gonna ask us stuff, right? You'll ask us stuff, right? Okay, all right.
I'll try not to ask anything too tough.
Not the Grand
I
Marshal.
won't ask about the Grand Marshal.
Figure that out today, like in a minute.
Welcome back to Southern Miss today. It's time to introduce our two very special. And Whit Sanguinetti, the logistics captain for the Christmas parade. The 72nd annual Hattiesburg JC's Christmas parade takes place this Thursday at 6 p.m. in downtown Hattiesburg. Guys, how are y'all today?
Man, excited to be here.
Having a great afternoon. Thanks
First
for
thing,
having us.
first thing I want to ask, thank you for joining us. Probably the first work day after Thanksgiving. How was y'all's Thanksgiving?
Not long enough. I feel like I was off for 5 days, but you get 2 days of traveling in there and need a vacation for my vacation now.
I have a rather large family, so it's always fun to get together with the 180 people that show up.
Ooh, I feel for you a little bit there. But for each of you, what made you decide to get involved with the Christmas parade, the planning of it, and maybe what have been some of y'all's favorite aspects so far?
For me, it's probably the history that it has based for the city. I mean, after 72 years, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a tradition.
the fact that it's been going on this long, it originally was running through Main Street in downtown Hattiesburg, but because of traffic changes and uh, basically the logistics that had to grow, pathways have had to change, and obviously with the beloved roundabout that is now installed
Mhm.
downtown, we ended up moving it again for this year. But yeah, probably the history that it has to the city.
For me, it's a merry time of year, and there's just so many different types of people involved in putting this together, different performing groups, and so doing it at the when I got involved in 2016, that was the first year that they were doing Toby Barker was doing his tree
Mm-hmm.
lighting event. And so it was just really exciting to see all these creative minds just come up with a bunch of different stuff. And then, like he said, that finding out that something's been around that long, you just kind of want to be a part of it. So it's just, I think every year has grown. We got offset during COVID, and I think it's back bigger than ever this year.
Yeah, during 2020, we had to pivot a little bit. We ended up doing a live streamed shoebox parade because we couldn't have
Which was
people that were
awesome.
gathering together.
Yeah.
So what we ended up doing was having people decorate different shoeboxes, and we pulled them across the table as if they were traveling down the street. It was a pretty interesting thing, but we just couldn't miss up on that 70th year.
Absolutely. Who came up with that idea? Because that's definitely interesting.
I believe that was actually our state president, Bethany Miller.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had a lot of people that came together and loved the idea and just made it happen.
It was shot really cool.
Mhm.
Like you enjoyed watching it. I did. It was fun.
And absolutely, with all the planning that goes into this, Whit, I'll say this so you don't have to. You're probably the
I think probably the one thing that people don't think about enough is everybody's definition of the word float is different. um, some people will say that they have, I just have a truck and a trailer, and then you find out that it's a 20-foot trailer and
Or a 53-foot trailer.
a 53-foot trailer that's put on a gooseneck of some sort, and it's like the definitions aren't exactly translating very well, but that's why we ask for specific measurements in a lot of cases. So especially the hardest part is more the actual staging area for before the event itself, because trying to get those floats of all different sizes and put into their place so that the lineup can actually go as planned, which, as you can guess, doesn't always happen. We have, I think every year that I've been involved, we've had to call ahead to say that something got moved from its position to a different one because of sizing, because of the arrival time for some people. And, you just have to pivot and make it happen and just understand that the parade is going to happen no matter what.
And you mentioned the change.
They're in a prime location for the staging area, and we've had a great relationship starting off last year with a great start, but we were able to do a lineup in their back parking lot, and then we were able to come out on Pine Street, whereas in years past it was actually coming up right around Green Street and coming down Hardy Street. Well,
At tighter turns.
it's
Yeah.
it became whenever we started finding out about the construction, we had to make that movement, and then that's kind of whenever the partnership with Sacred Heart kind of started, and that's probably the most important thing is verifying each year. Hey, is this still okay with you guys? We still good? And then just making sure. And they always
They are
welcome.
able to participate with us this year. They are going to have a float represented. So we're excited to have them be a part. They've been very hospitable.
And I'll ask you, because Hillary, you're obviously involved with getting the people to join.
Yes. So, I guess last year was the year that y'all got started with the media and the streaming department. And because of that, it solved some natural problems that we had. You think you want a PA, but it doesn't really work like that because it's so loud and crowded. And because of that, we were able to get matched up with a couple of different groups here. I know that we have the women's basketball team. We have Miss University of Southern Mississippi, Carson Ulmer, 2023. We also have several Greek organizations that are going to be there. I'm trying to think if there are any other on campus. And then, of course, the USM streaming will be set up. So you can start maybe listening, 45 minutes before the parade, I think?
I believe so.
So if you're not able to join us, which I hope that all of you are, but you should definitely listen in for that, and you can get some real-time updates.
Absolutely. I know there's a great crew that'll be there. We'll get those details to you in the coming days. But outside of campus, who would you say are some of the more notable names that will be involved in the parade?
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm really pleased with our judges this year. We have Miss Jane Kingsafer from Remax. We've got Shane Germany from Landry Lewis in Germany, architecture, and then Lindsay West Harris with Anderson's, who's a pretty popular designer around here now. So I was excited to have them because they brought a lot of good energy and a lot of followers. But my participants that I think I'm most excited to see, of course, our North Forest High School band, but the Hub City Jeepers are a new group with us this year. I kind of want to see what they've got. Fun group of dancers. So and then also Xfinity Dance, they've been consistent participants with us for the last couple of years, and ultimately Eric, their instructor, he's joined our parade committee. So he's actually helped us a lot with trying to like wrangle all the groups and the big large groups of kids. So you got any that you like to see from last year's?
I mean, I'm always an old school at heart, so the bands are always easily one of the probably one of the things I look forward to the
They
most.
bring the energy.
With Hattiesburg High coming back in, with North Forest coming in this year, it's I always enjoy the bands that are coming through. It really just raises the level of energy in a different way.
Absolutely, and my mom's been a dance teacher for like 20 years, so I'll definitely.
So we ultimately needed to select a theme probably much sooner than we did, but we had so many great ideas, and we really wanted to coordinate with the city. They went with a coming home, I'll be home for the holidays, and we wanted to do something that would coordinate no matter what we had to give the schools. So we went with Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, a holiday homecoming. So what we're doing is this is going to kind of like make us the like kickoff event for the whole month of events that are going on. December is a very, very popular month in the Hub City, but this will be the first big one. And then, of course, our route starts from Sacred Heart and then ends there at Town Square Park for the City of Hattiesburg tree lighting. So I felt like a homecoming was appropriate. And honestly, there were a lot of groups that had not participated in the last 2 years because they've been offset with COVID. And homecoming is just something everybody can do, right? Everybody knows what kind of energy to bring for that. So it made it a little easier to kind of like just organize the themes and kind of get everybody on the same page.
And regarding the Christmas.
Right now, that one of the messages that we want to make sure to get across is please pay attention to the participants around you as well, because we don't want to have any kind of safety concerns with people stepping in the road trying to pick up pieces of candy. That's the easiest way for somebody to get hurt. We want everybody to just catch it from the side of the road, just like normal. And you know, all the floats that are entered in, they are supposed to have walkers that go with them as well, in order to maintain that kind of safe environment, because we want the kids to be able to enjoy it, we want the adults to be able to enjoy it, but we want to make sure that it's a safe environment that people can come back to as well.
Now that he's got the rules out of the way, also, if you plan to join us, go mark yourself as attending on Facebook, like and share our event, let people know, so that I don't want anyone in Hattiesburg to say they did not know that the Hattiesburg JC's Christmas Parade was December 1st at 6 p.m. and it ends at the tree lighting. All of the things you need to know about the event can be found on Facebook, or you can email us at hattiesburgjcsparade@gmail.com.
Absolutely, and last question for me real quickly. It's Christmas time coming up.
having us.
Definitely. Be on the lookout for the Christmas parade. We'll be right back here. Thank
Yeah.
We got 2 sponsorships, and after we do that, we can take a picture. 'Cause
Yay!
it'll be a little lengthy time.
Here.
Right now, these are short.
Oh.
So.
I thought we had to put
But
our
y'all
thing
are
on.
done. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yes. That's yes.
Sorry to barge in. Thank y'all.
Thank you. We should probably send one. Can I give you my number and you send that to me so I can? Or are you gonna post it? I need to send it to Kendra to share it.
As our social media person.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you guys.
Back here on Southern Miss today, Thursday, December the 1st, the 72nd annual Hattiesburg JC's Christmas Parade. You don't want to miss that, just like we don't want to miss. Welcome back.
Yes, I do have lots of homework I have to go do, so that's so fun, you know?
Absolutely.
So
No, it is
fun.
not. You don't have to.
You guys.
Thank y'all for coming.
That was good. Y'all did good.
Y'all did good.
I was worried. I was like 12 minutes. How can I talk about the